In today's pick a card reading, we're going to go over what your reputation is with your exes. If you have been around, then feel free to skip right to your reading and I will see you there. If you're brand new to this channel, hello, my name is Jacey Everly. I'm an energy reader and this channel is all about connecting with your highest divine self. And if you're totally new to pick a card readings on YouTube, all you have to do is pick a number between pile number 1 over here, pile number 2, or pile number 3. So pick a pile, pick your number, whatever you're most drawn to. Go down to the description box below. You'll find the timestamp correlating to the pile that you've chosen. Click on the timestamp and that is where your reading will start today. And without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. How are we all doing today? Thank you so much for tuning into your reading and thank you for letting me read for you. Let's find out the reputation you have with your exes. Pile number 1's reputation with their exes. Okay, pile number 1, I love your energy a lot. So immediately I feel as though your exes they have the impression of you that you don't want to deal with drama at all, which is beautiful, which is a lovely energy. Who wants drama? Those things are just such not a good use of our time. So you guys have perfected that way of being in a sense that if they're troubling you, if someone you're dating is not really enhancing your life and not being nice to you, all those very basic things, really, you have really firm boundaries. 10 of Swords, so you're not about the drama. That's the biggest no drama card. You're just over it. You're at the end of your patience. You have no patience at all. You have zero. It's gone. It's out the window. The amount of patience you have is as tiny as a single atom of anything. I find that your exes are unable to really reach your energy at all because the way you left and the boundaries that you have set for yourself is so firm, and the way you have left was just so it looks like as if you're completely done. You are not about to entertain anything anymore. You have set your eyes to the future and you're looking ahead. There's no looking back. The energy that you carry, the reputation you have with your exes is that you are gone. You're simply gone and you are not you're not the type to stick around. You're not the type to bring up the past. You're not going to do the stringing along thing. You're not going to do the back and forth thing. You're out the door. And you've been gone. You've been gone for a while now. Whether they realized it, I feel like, a lot of these exes have realized it a little bit too late. Like the time that you actually checked out was way before they had the realization, or before you guys had the talk, or before you guys even had the moment of, okay, this is not really working. So they see as if they feel like you can't make a decision, I want to say, on what you want. It's like you are a little bit more reserved when it comes to some people you've dated in the past or people that you've broken up with. It's that, there's a reason why you guys aren't together anymore and that you've made the decision to not carry on with them because they didn't completely gel with you. They didn't quite click in somewhere in your mind, your conscious mind or your subconscious mind, whatever it is, you made the decision that it was not the right person for you. And so, their subconscious mind also felt as though you guys knew that. And so there was this distance that was created. There's this unspoken thing that comes with body language and energy that you bring to the table. So, you're looking for this perfect partner, and we all have our perfect soul divine counterpart. I do believe that strongly. And so that's what I'm referring to. You have your person, whatever you want to call it. There's way too many names out there. Whatever fits for you. Your twin flame, your soul partner, your soulmate, your divine counterpart, whoever it is, you will know when you meet that person. It's going to be so obvious. And, you know, you have had some people here that are, you know, they look cool and they kind of look like they fit. You know, they're also a circle, and, you know, you're looking for a circle, you know, metaphorically speaking, you know, going along with this imagery here. And they didn't quite fit, though. I really see, you know, you're trying to find someone that just kind of comes together, if you know what I'm trying to say here. But they always were a little bit off. There's a little bit something that didn't quite exactly match the perfect. They didn't quite fit with your puzzle piece in a way. I really hope this is making sense. It's like, you know, you are this very specific puzzle piece, and you have your divine counterpart that is this other very specific puzzle piece, and you guys will come together and it'll match perfectly in that way. Not to say, you know, we're humans, so everyone is imperfect in their own perfect little ways. That's what I'm trying to say. And your reputation with your exes is that, you know, you have high hopes and high standards, and super high standards actually, because you have the Queen of Swords. Your boundaries are set right, and King of Pentacles, it says, you know, you're focused. You simply are focused. You're not going to deal with much BS, if any at all. So it's quite a clean energy I feel you guys have. It's quite straightforward, which is nice. You know, you're drama free. They get that. The people, you know, from your past know that. You know, you're over here going towards how you want to live your life, and they witness you. And a lot of your exes actually have checked in on you, you know, later on, whether you realize it or not. And they really do notice that you really could care less about their existence. Even after, you know, re-adding you on social media or something, your energy just feels like, when I feel into their energy looking at you, your energy feels so gone. Like they can't even reach you at all. I feel like I've said that a few times. So Queen of Pentacles, like we said, you know, lots of boundaries that you guys are very firm about. You know, you're looking for a King of Pentacles. You are this Queen of Swords, this beautiful goddess, beautiful individual that you are, pile number one. And you have rich and high standards for yourself, for your life, for your future family, for people that are involved in your ideal life. You want the best for you and for everyone, including your partner. So if they can't meet you eye to eye with how you see your life and what you want to achieve in your life, then goodbye. We don't have time for that, pretty much. So we also, right, so you guys are dreamers. They see you guys, and you know what's funny is that these exes, they actually, you know, not all of your exes, but I feel like a handful of your exes really do actually believe in you. They believe in your dreams. They believe in your successes. They want you to go after it, and they're excited for you because your potential is so unique, and that because you're so focused and so driven and so dedicated to your aspirations, is that they don't even doubt for a single second that you will get what you want, because you are beautiful, you are capable, you are intelligent, and you're clear on your visions and the things that you want to obtain in this lifetime. Right, we keep getting insanely beautiful cards for you guys. Pile number one. Your reputation with your exes is quite admirable, actually, and respectful. There's no ickiness, you know. I feel like some snakes have tried to penetrate your wall of excellence, but they have failed so many times. They just can't. You're on a different level when it comes to operating, and it comes to you know, living your life and going about your days. Yeah, your dreams are beautiful, and your exes, when they see you, when they have been with you, they do acknowledge that they are bigger dreams than. So we also have the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So, I mean, what do I need to really say about you guys? You have the world at your fingertips. Your exes, they see you as a person that is, whether they acknowledge this consciously or they're aware of it, or if they've even said it to you, they must be, if any of your exes have ever expressed this to you, they must be extraordinarily in tune with themselves. And frankly, I feel like most of your exes have not really reached that level of communication, although maybe I feel like for some of you guys they are, and they have said this to you, but they feel like, you know, you are, metaphorically speaking, birthing this amazing, beautiful life. Like, you are so in such... So I'm having a hard time trying to describe how incredible of an individual you guys are, pile number one, but let me try my best here. So when it comes to how your exes view you, and just how you are as a person in general, your life is actually, like, who are you guys? You guys are excellent, with extraordinarily bright futures ahead of you. Why do I say that? Because metaphorically speaking, your soil of your life is so rich and so, you know, when you think of really rich environments, like the depths of a rainforest, you guys have that level of diversity and potential, and anything can grow on your land. So whatever seeds you plant, it seems like it just blooms out of nowhere. And whether you feel like this is true or not, this is how people see you. You are rich in intelligence, you're rich in culture, you're rich in curiosity, you're rich in the way you view life and how you want to approach it. So because of this mindset and the way that you are as a person, and that's how your personality is, your future is so freaking bright. And you guys are dreamers. So all these cards indicate you being someone that is very focused. I feel like we said that right off the bat in the beginning of this reading, is that you're highly focused, and whatever you want, you're just going to laser focus on it. And if your partner at the time, or your relationship, whichever relationship that you were in the past, or even right now, if it doesn't enhance your journey towards those goals or help you in any way, shape, or form, you're going to pay no mind. So you're highly emotional too. You're highly in tune with how you feel about things. So, you know, your exes, you have a reputation around you that they cannot BS you. They cannot, you know, a few things that many of your exes have done in the past to other people, they were not able to get through to you. Let me start again. So they were trying to play their little tricks and games, and they were doing what they do. They did what they did to you to other people as well, and those other people let it slide by. They let it slide through. They let it happen without complaining or without calling their BS. But you called their BS, and you can see, you can pierce through their eyes and soul of what they're doing and what the heck they're even trying to, what are they trying to pull on you? You know, you saw it a million miles away, and you caught it before they even began, and you left, and you were not going to deal with it. So they think of you someone that is in tune and, again, intelligent to be able to catch their BS. You know, for example, you know, sometimes in the past they may have neglected their partner and not given them enough attention, stuff like that, and people in the past let them do that. You know, bless their heart and soul. You know, that's just a self-worth thing that is probably needing to be addressed. But with you guys, whenever they took you for granted, you were just like, you brought it up, and you basically said, what the F? I thought we were in a relationship, and why are you behaving this way? You start questioning them, whether actually questioning them or energetically questioning them. They felt that, and they felt as though that, you know, they have a higher respect for you in that regards as well. So yeah, in general, pile number one, your exes, they see quite highly of you guys. And believe it or not, they actually believe in you as an individual in succeeding and achieving all the things that you could ever dream of in this lifetime. So that's really cool, and it's quite a supportive energy as well, and mature in a way. Whether they were mature with you or not, that thought itself is quite, as in they, you know, they respect you. So that is the reading I have for you guys, pile number 1. If you liked it, help me boop that like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for tuning into this reading, and thank you for letting me read for you. Let's find out the reputation you have with your exes. Oh, pile number 2. Okay. Okay, right off the bat, they think you're super hot. They think you're super attractive still. They think you are just the most divine creature that they have ever laid eyes on, and they feel like they missed out. They're like, how did they mess this up? How did they get here with you? You know, so let's get into a little more. I feel like they feel quite, I don't know how you left these people, or maybe this is just one ex that we're tuning into. We'll see what details we can get in this reading, but I feel as though your ex or your exes feel quite shut out from your life. You know, and I feel like there's this stringing along kind of energy. I don't know if you're doing it or if they're doing it, or if it's like a mutual thing that you guys are doing. You keep the connection alive in some way, shape, or form, whether you're thinking about them a lot or they're thinking about you a lot. There's some kind of link that's still there, and they see you as super attractive still. A lot of your exes see you as super attractive, and if they could get with you again, they absolutely will. Yeah, they still think about you a lot in terms of, wow, that was an attractive individual. Pile number 2, you guys were super hot, and you were quite a catch when they had you. So, Queen of Swords energy paired with the Emperor energy. So, were you guys like bossy? I'm getting the bossy type of energy. You know, you can read these cards in so many different ways, and the energy I get in when it comes to tuning in with your energy, pile number 2, is that they felt your reputation with your exes is that you're bossy. You wanted things done a certain way, and you know, were you guys more of the, even though if you're a female watching this, you still have this level of dominant energy that maybe you guys knew exactly what you wanted, and some of them, or actually most of them, couldn't really offer or give that to you, and so maybe that contributed to why you guys broke up and are no longer. Yeah, they still reminisce on you a lot. And they see you guys as some people that are highly confident, highly capable. With that level of attraction, like, why wouldn't you be highly, confident in your own skin? Because you have that look in you. I sense almost some level of intimidation as well with you guys, pile number 2. Like, why are they so, it's almost like they're scared of you. So either you guys are highly successful in what you do at work and you're more high achieving than they are. Something about you that is just, they put you on a pedestal a little bit. They see you as a little bit more above them in some way, shape, or form. And they're not really sure how to take control of you, I want to say. I'm not sure why I'm using those words, but there's this control dynamic that was a little bit, it's almost like you guys were fighting, or it was a push and pull with who was really the alpha in the relationship, whether you're feminine or masculine. There was this serious issue, I want to say, or conflict that was there of, like, am I being the dominant one, or are you being the dominant one? I don't really know what's going on, but there was a lot of hot and steamy thoughts swimming around their head when it comes to you guys, pile number 2. I don't know why we're constantly going back to that point, but let's just say that they're still attracted to you guys, pile number 2. You know, they see you as someone that is full of amazing ideas, and they found a lot of inspiration in that, actually. And, you know, I feel like a couple of your exes still long for you, although, you know, exes are exes. So, you know, of course, many of them, you know, have moved on, just like you have moved on as well. But I feel like there's like 1 or 2 that are just still holding on. As I was saying, there's still this link that's still really strong. I'm almost feeling the texture of this link, this wire is quite tough. It's this like metal and rope intertwined. So when you guys were together, when you guys were breaking up or whatever it is that you guys were going through, I found that they actually realize now that they took you for granted in a way, because we have the 4 cups, and this is a person that didn't see you and how amazing you are at the time. And so now they reflect and like, wow, pile number 2, they're actually, you know, they just simply had really strong boundaries, and they just knew what they wanted. And they realized that they still have the hots for you. But at the time, they didn't really see all that. And so there's this, how they saw you back then versus how they see you now, is that back then they didn't really realize the amazing person that was bestowed upon them, which is you guys, pile number 2. And now they feel like they missed their chance with you, actually. That's a big one that I feel. They feel like they messed up. They feel like they don't know what to do. Right. So look, 8 of Swords, they don't know what to do about you. They actually, I feel regret. I feel, you know, when I tune into, they feel a level of remorse, whether it's a little bit or a lot. It's different for everyone that's tuning into this reading. But there is that sense of feeling stuck and not knowing how to recover from this at all. They feel as though you've shut the door on them, and that they have taken you for granted, and that's a part of the reason why you broke up with them. And you've turned your back on them, and they see that. You know, I feel like for some of you guys, I know I talked about a little bit of they feel as though they see you as like a little bit higher and more superior than them, but in some cases, there was this eye-to-eye and level-headed, and they see you as their divine equal. But for some reason, I don't know, they messed up though. They effed up when it came to pleasing you and appreciating you, all those very important things when it comes to being in a relationship, you know, all these actually minimal, basic things that they should have offered you at the time. But I feel like they realized a lot after the fact. I think that's like the point I'm trying to make here, is that, you know, at the time they weren't in tune fully. They weren't really fully present with you or the relationship, and now they have realized that actually, holy heck, you guys, pile number 2, are this queen, this king, this super passionate in career, in the bedroom, in life, in terms of connections. You guys are the real deal, and you guys are the full package. And so that speaks to not only your reputation with your ex. I feel like we're talking about this one person. For some of you guys, it's 2 or 3, but it feels like this one specific person that you're still, dare I say it, hanging on to, and because they're hanging on to you as well, so you can't help but to feel that mirrored energy. You know, there's almost like unfinished business almost. So maybe let's look into what's up with that. But, you know, as far as how they see you, just even as an individual in life, you guys are just going to go really far with your life just because of how charismatic you are and how magnetic you are. And they will always, until the end of time, see you as extraordinarily attractive. To them, you know, your energy with them just really works and really triggers them in an attracting way. Like when we say trigger, it usually means traumas and stuff, but no, I mean trigger as in you trigger their instincts, you trigger their obsession and fire, and I think you know what I'm talking about, the steamy stuff, you know. So let's continue with this. Okay, yeah, so oh man, poor guy or poor girl, you know, bless their heart and bless their soul, you know, sending love and healing energies to them, because they don't know what to do. They really feel like they have messed up in so many ways with you. Strength. And I mean, there's a few ways we can read this. There's this level of, you know, they have, okay, yeah, that's one way to look at it. They have not let you go yet. They're still holding on to you. And honestly, when it comes to them holding on to you, it's feeling more and more heavy as every day passes that they continue to choose to hold on to, you know, your energy, because it's not that they're holding on to you as a person or your energy, it's that they're holding on to their mistakes, their remorse, their regrets about whatever, any little thing that you guys might have fought about or disagreed about, even the breakup itself. So, you know, in general though, their reputation, you know, the only thing you got to worry about, pile number 2, is that they see you as, you know, they see highly of you, and they wish they did better. They see you as someone highly capable, that you absolutely are a catch, and whoever gets to have you is so insanely, extraordinarily lucky. And I see them sometimes getting carried away with daydreaming of like, okay, like what if pile number 2 and I were together again? And they sometimes entertain like, how, you know, how can I reach them again? How can they come back into your life? I do see them entertaining that, because there is this energy of they haven't fully resolved whatever it is that you guys experienced together. They haven't really come to a place of feeling like they are settled with it at all. They're not at peace with it at all. They're still processing it. They're still healing from it. And when they think of you, they're still super attracted to you. They cannot seem to, and they try to move on, but they really cannot seem to move on right now. So that is the reading I have for you guys, pile number 2. I hope you liked it. And if you did, help me boop that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. I post videos every single week. And I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. How are we all doing? What's going on? How was your day? How was your week? Thank you so much for letting me read for you and tuning into this channel, this reading. Let's find out the reputation you have with your exes. So, you know, the common theme between all these readings so far, maybe it's even collective, but you guys have the Hermit card, and I cannot help but to notice that, you know, you're not going to, are you guys introverted, or that you keep to yourself quite a bit? Oh, you know what? The energy I'm picking up, like, you guys are just, you guys have this energy of this carefree nature, this fairy-like, carefree nature of you guys. It's really light and fun and enjoyable. It's this open energy. It's your exes actually still super adore you, because you're super cute. You just kind of go with the flow of things, and you seem to be always smiling, and they just can't, they find that so endearing, and you guys are so just carefree, because we have the Fool card and the Hermit, and in this deck, the way the Hermit is portrayed is someone that is just, to themselves, but, it's not a seriousness to the Hermit. I feel like with most Hermit cards, there's a seriousness to it. There's this introspective nature to it. But pile number 3, the type of Hermit energy that I'm feeling with you guys is playful and warm, and it's this relaxed energy. It's not serious. It's not super in any way, shape, or form. It's just, okay, let's just look at the imagery. This is literally what I'm trying to describe to you. I'm trying to put words to this image, but I'm having a hard time. So this is you. You're chilling. You are, you don't even have your pants on. You're just whatever. You're just vibing in your own beautiful world. And on top of that, you have the Knight of Cups and the Fool card. So, your exes, people that have dated you in the past, absolutely adored you and loved you for how free-spirited you are. And whether you feel this is true or not in terms of who you are as a person, this is how they viewed you. You are so just, I don't know, fairy-like. I was saying this in another reading, but I feel like I need to read a dictionary, because the things that I see and feel in these readings sometimes are so complex and deep, and the way I see things are so, oh my god, just sometimes the things I pick up on is I need more words in the English language, or maybe it's that I need to read the dictionary. But pile number 3, yeah, and it's because you have this beautiful carefree energy and just nonchalant, go with the flow, everything is good, I'm good, you're good, life is good. You guys have that in you, so you're able to attract amazing, brilliant experiences in your life. And my cat wasn't in the other 2 readings, and she's over here just vibing with us. So, take it for however you want to take it. But pile number 3, you guys have a beautiful, colorful energy, and that's how your exes see you. When they think of you and your experiences together, they see the experience as, wow, that was really fun. And wow, pile number 3 was just so, they gained a lot of inspiration from you in terms of how to live life and not take things too seriously, and that life is not as hard as it seems. They are actually quite inspired by you, pile number 3. It's like a source of inspiration that you are, of how to actually live life. You've improved the people that you've dated. Like, their lives have shifted monumentally because of you, pile number 3. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and to believe. So there's this colorful energy that comes to, when it comes to you guys, pile number 3. And when they think back at you, they're like, wow, that was a really fun girl, that was a really fun dude to date. And and you know what? Some of your exes, I feel like 1 or 2, they felt like when they were in the relationship with you, their life was spinning out of control in actually a good way, but they are not used to, like, this is just you and your life. This is how your life is all the time. You're spinning out of control, but in a controlled way, if you know what I mean. You're spinning and you're going with the flow, and you're just, it's like the wind, it feels out of control, but it's actually so fully in control. You're supposed to go this way. This is you. You're just flying high, and you're just making it happen. And this is your life. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's grand. It's excellent. And so are you. You're just, you know how to connect with the right people. You know how to get what you want, and you go about things in a lighthearted, fun, and easy way, or so it seems to them. So let's see. What do you have to say, pile number 3? Tabby, what do you have to say? Can you translate that and say that in English? Say it in English. No? You don't know how to speak English yet? Okay. So, pile number 3. Okay. Yeah, so, when you guys broke up with them, they immediately felt as though they were no longer a part of your bubble of fun and your bubble of amazingness, because I mean, you guys broke up, so you guys broke up, and then you just move on. You know, you move on to the next best thing, and you are, you know, interesting. Oh my god, these imageries are insane. I haven't gotten the 10 of Swords yet with this card before, so it's literally swords stabbing, you know, this person's butt. So, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you know what? When it came to you guys' relationships with your ex or with your exes, you know, you were... both of you were affected by it quite deeply. And, you know, in some cases you quite literally did not care, because some people you were just dating to date and, you know, it didn't really reach you on that level. And so you just moved on quite easily, actually. You just kept it going. But for some of you guys and for some of your exes, it really affected them very deeply. And they actually felt really bad about bringing upon any sadness or any negativity into your life, because they see you as someone that is so positive and so bright and so colorful, and that they have made your life feel darker in a way, and they notice that they may have not really improved your life. And whenever you guys fought, they actually felt bad, you know, like they see you as someone so brilliant, and they're over here making your life worse. So whether they have ever even expressed that to you or not, they definitely felt that. You know, pile number 3, you guys are so beautiful, and you know, you guys deserve a beautiful life for how beautiful you are as well. And they just felt bad that they couldn't add to it in a way. Right, so the Moon card, of course you guys have the Moon card. You know, you guys are able to be in tune with things, and when you go into the room, any room, you're able to read the room really well. They notice that about you. And I can't help but to keep going back to the it's as if in their eyes you were dancing around the whole time. You know, you're a social butterfly. Whether you feel like you're a social butterfly or not, this is how they see you, okay? They see you as this beautiful butterfly that just prances around. You guys are this rainbow unicorn that's going about life, and they can't help but to admire that. There's so much to love about that type of a personality and the way you hold and carry yourself. Pawn number 3, you guys are you know, your reputation with your exes is actually quite straightforward. And because your life is so magnificent in their eyes, and whenever you guys fought or if things didn't work out, they just felt a little bit bad about themselves. And I mean, okay, so... And when you guys didn't vibe anymore, it was super obvious, because the way you live your life is so in flow with everything. You know, you don't do things that don't feel right to you. You're not going to go to a party or go to a gathering that doesn't feel absolutely the best idea of all time. You know, you do things because you think that that thing is the best idea of all time. That's how you live your life on a day-to-day basis. You're only going to go do things because that's what you think is super fun and super expanding. You know, this, what is the word? Your personality and character that you hold is as if it's colorful and dynamic and so full of, like, you are the full spectrum of the rainbow. That's how they see you, it's quite colorful. So again, look at this, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So they feel like your reputation with your exes is that you just seem to somehow get what you want. You always seem to everything works in your favor. And when you're upset and when you don't get what you want, you really do act up, and they feel like they have failed you. You know, I feel this level of deep disappointment in themselves when they cannot give you what you want. I really feel like that was the case for, you know, one of your exes, or maybe even that's just the pattern of your exes. So Page of Cups, you guys are good at talking to people. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are wonderful conversationalists. They remember how amazing those times you guys, you know, talk to each other throughout the night, the moments you guys texted each other a lot or were on the phone a lot with each other. They really reminisce on those times of where you guys really did vibe with each other and had a connection. And honestly, they do still feel a connection with you guys if I'm really feeling into it. But they do know that you guys are off to bigger and better things. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. You guys have the whole world at your fingertips, and you just kind of keep it going. And, you know, what's the next amazing best thing, you know? And yeah, with that energy of being so vibrant and so, you know, out there in such a positive way, and their outlook in life is so, you know, your energy is just simply refreshing. It's a beautiful, refreshing energy that you guys carry, pile number 3. And, you know, they see you as someone that has, you know, what is that word when someone's kind of just a little spacey, a little, but, you know, you're a moving target. I think that's what it is. When you're trying to just catch someone, or trying to, you're this slippery fish that keeps moving and they cannot catch you. No one can catch you. And they see you as, even when they were with you, they felt like you were unattainable, as if you're, you know, beyond them, or that you're just, you know, off out to lunch with yourself and your life in a good way. As in, you know, you're just really in tune with, you know, you just mind your own business and you do your things and you live your life, and it's beautiful like that. Yeah, you're just so, oh my gosh. So you got the Be Yourself card, and this is quite literally you, pile number 3. This is how your exes see you. You're on this unicorn, you're pretty much as close to being a fairy or a spirit on planet Earth that's just wandering around and flying around as humanly possible. So, you know, you guys might as well turn into fairies and creatures and unicorns and, you know, all the wonderful, colorful, mythical creatures that you guys are, because that's how they see you. And it's beautiful, it's cute, it's adorable. But let's read the card. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So that tells me that is your personal power, is that you being you. And you are so good at being your authentic self. You know, you say whatever you want to say, you prance around whenever you want to prance around, you sing when you want to sing, you dance when you want to dance. You do what you want to do when you want to do the thing. So that is a beautiful energy. I love tuning into your energy, pile number 3. That is a wonderful way to be. And that is the reading I have for you guys today. If you liked it, help me boop that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. I post videos every single week, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now.